says that an individual can't be forced to do something, as Jefferson wrote, against that religious belief. And I would answer the gentleman that all these questions directed toward discrimination are not in this section, and that it is just trying to confuse everyone about what this bill does.
Thank you, Senator. The senator from Alexandria.
Speaking to the bill, sir.
Senator has the floor.
First, I'd like to thank the gentleman from Grayson. I think he just clarified that judges, who I consider public actors of the state, could discriminate on closely held religious beliefs. In the same code section where it refers to these religious figures, it is very clear that judges are included. And I want to be clear that the state should not, and under existing law cannot, force clergy or houses of worship to perform or host marriage ceremonies with which they have religious objections unless they hold out those public accommodations to all members of the public. I think this bill is clearly unnecessary. Virginians are already well protected against government discrimination based on religion by the Virginia Statute on Religious Freedom, and further by the Religious Freedom Restoration Act, which forbids government entities from burdening a person's free exercise of religion. It would grant any judge, as I said, explicit authority. It says judge in that code section to refuse on the basis of their privately held religious beliefs. These are judges paid by the Commonwealth, authorized by the Commonwealth, elected by this body. These are public people we're allowing to discriminate based on their privately held religious beliefs. It sanctions discrimination by government employees. It's a solution in search of a problem. We are the birthplace of the statute of religious freedom. We enjoy one of the richest histories of any state when it comes to that freedom. It is core to who we are as a Commonwealth. Proposals like these, licenses to discriminate, they desecrate the very thing they claim to protect. Our rich history continued just weeks ago as this body voted to prohibit discrimination in two aspects. Yet, it remains perfectly legal today in this Commonwealth for a gay person to have a civil marriage at noon, or any marriage at noon, be fired at 2 and evicted at 4. No matter what action we take today, we cannot stop what Jefferson called the progress of the human mind, and his strong belief that laws and institutions must keep pace with the times. This bill would certainly carve out a space for bigotry cloaked under the guise of religious freedom.